Hey, what's happening to you guys? Pyros here and welcome back to another video. Today I want to give you guys my thoughts and impression on this year's E3 press conference. And I'm pretty sure it goes without saying that this has been the weakest and most underwhelming E3 press conferences that we've had in the recent years, which is also a testament to how we've been seeing reports and analysts say that E3 is looking like it's on its way out, being replaced by other conventions like PAX, Gamescom, and those various kinds. I'm gonna be honest with you, nothing really stood out to me much in each of the press conferences. Now I know a lot of people are hyping up, I think, Microsoft because they brought in Keanu Reeves, but at the same time it's like, are we judging these conferences now based on what they do, what they show us, the flashiest of them all, or are we judging them by their games? And yeah, like each press conference, I can only name one or two notable things that they've done, but overall, well, yeah, overall they weren't all that strong. Let's start off with EA. EA's was super boring for me. I don't know, maybe if you're someone who's into sports games, you may be able to judge this a little bit more fairly, but for me, it wasn't that exciting. Star Wars Jedi and Fallen Order, that was the only one that actually had some merit to it, but everything else was kind of boring. I didn't care about football, I didn't care about Battlefield, nothing. And then you had Microsoft. Microsoft had a pretty decent, press conference. It wasn't all that well, all that spectacular, but it was pretty decent. They brought in Cyberpunk 2077, they showed off Age of Empire, the remake, which I thought was pretty good. I think it was also there where they revealed, was it Baldur 3, something like that? That's where they revealed the game as well. They also revealed, I think that was the stage as well where they revealed Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, which was also pretty good as well. They revealed some pretty good games here and there, but overall it just wasn't that strong of a presentation. I don't know what to tell you. Bethesda was really bad. Bethesda was really bad. I really expected Todd to come up on the stage and just apologize for what he did with the Fallout 76 release. He didn't acknowledge. He acknowledged it a little bit, but it wasn't the acknowledgement that people wanted. They wanted him to come up to the stage and say that, hey guys, we understand that we messed up in the past and we've learned from our mistakes and we are striving forward to ensure that our next few games are going to be of the highest quality. Yeah, that's something like that. He didn't do that, so that kind of left people with a salty taste. So, but overall, the presentation wasn't really that impressive. Honestly, it was really boring. So, yeah, Bethesda's was really forgettable. You could probably go for the rest of your week and not remember that Bethesda had a presentation. Then you had Ubisoft. Ubisoft wasn't bad. They showed a really ambitious game. Watch Dogs Legion. I'm telling you, that's a lot of bullshit that you can play as every single NPC. Nah, it's probably gonna be 20 NPCs with fully voice dialogues, while the rest of the NPCs will have one or two liners or something like that. I'll be honest with you, I'm just telling you now, Watch Dogs has proven consistently to not Watch Dogs. Ubisoft has proven consistently to not be something that we can trust when it comes to flashy trailers. Yeah, I think that they also showed a really interesting game. What was the game? Something to do with Ghost Tokyo. It looked. I think that was Ubisoft's presentation. No, sorry, it was Square Enix. Sorry, never mind. Ubisoft. Anyways, overall, Ubisoft wasn't really that impressive. It was okay. They showed that roller skating game, but nothing else stood out for me. That's the thing. Like, they will show all these mini games that haven't really earned the merits yet. So, or the studios haven't earned any merits yet. So, then you have Square Enix. They showed us Avengers, Marvel Avengers. I'm still not really. I don't know what to think about this Marvel Avengers. Like when they showed us that trailer and we saw a glimpse of the gameplay. Of course, it looks amazing. It looks like something's gonna be pretty epic. But trailers are known to deceive these days. I'm really being skeptical with that game yet. The faces, it's gonna take some time to get used to. Not because I'm comparing them to the MCU faces. I'm talking about the actual face design. They don't look proper. They look weird. They look disjointed. I don't know. There's something about them that just doesn't look right. So I think they showed off Marvel Avengers. Also, the show gameplay for Final Fantasy VII. I thought that was pretty good. We got to see a lot more of the characters. We saw Sephiroth, Tifa, who else? And that's it. Cloud was still there as well, but yeah, it was good. But we already knew that, so I can't really count that as a reveal. And then they came to Nintendo, which I thought Nintendo personally. I know this may sound like a bit of a bias as I have this thing over here, but I also have a PS4 and a PC. I don't have an Xbox. I'm sorry, but I feel like Nintendo, out of all, if you're comparing it with the other press conferences, it had the strongest press conference. I felt like it went right to the point. It made a bunch of reveals that I wasn't expecting because I kept myself away from leaks. I know some people obviously went to the leaks and all that stuff, but yeah, they started off strong by revealing the heroes from the Dragon Quest series, which was a really powerful move right there. And showed us a bunch of games, a lot of games that I was actually interested in. So that could be why I had a bit of a more liking towards Nintendo, because they showed me stuff that I actually cared about for the most part. They showed more stuff, and also I think they also showed a lot of release dates. That's the thing. I know they delayed Animal Crossing, and I'm sorry for all the people who were looking forward to Animal Crossing. I feel like the only YouTuber that I watch that actually care really passionately about Animal Crossing is Sun. Her full name is a long ass name. Some books something. She's a very passionate person when it comes to Animal Crossing. It's funny, when I saw the delay, I was like, yeah, that's gonna hurt her. But no, a lot of people who are passionate about Animal Crossing, I don't get it. I've never played it, so I don't really know what's up with that. It got delayed, but Nintendo's policy is something that I can absolutely respect. They would rather delay a game so that they can reach their vision of perfection than releasing it and be remembered as the company that released a really shitty game. A lot of people can learn from Nintendo. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, they showed a bunch of release dates, really cool games, from the really adult-oriented games to really kid-like games. They showed a bunch of variety, and then they ended the stream with another character reveal, which is one of the main character reveals that people have been wanting. It makes sense. It completes everything. Banjo-Kazooie returns to the Nintendo platform after being on the Xbox platform for a while. He started out as a Nintendo character. Most people think that he's been an Xbox character for such a long time, but no, he started out as a Nintendo, then moved to Xbox, became Xbox, and now he's finally, as you can say, quote unquote, home. But yeah, no, like overall, the press conferences just weren't there, and I think this is why Sony just decided not to show up. They realized that, because let's face it, Sony didn't have anything to show. Like, they have Ghost of Tsushima, and they may have The Last of Us, and that's all. And I guarantee you, if they showed those two games, people would have been like, oh, Sony has won, because they showed those games that we've seen already. Because they'll be the ones to criticize that. But no, I don't think Sony had anything to show, and obviously from a business standpoint, there's no point. It's like, it's a waste of money. The only reason why companies in the past, and I'm talking about in the past, like before YouTube, YouTube, companies needed journalists to obviously show the games to the public. Now that anyone can make YouTube videos and amass a following, there's no point. And people are gonna voluntarily make videos on your game just to get views. So Sony may start to actually, once Sony sees that the profit that they've saved from going to E3, they'll definitely be like, we'll stop going to E3 and we'll just do the state of play on E3. Like, when the day comes, we'll have some booths here and there for people to try that game, but we'll do the state of play and that's it. They'll follow the Nintendo Direct and the Xbox has their own thing. I just don't know the name of it, but whatever. Xbox Experience? I don't know. It makes sense. It honestly makes sense. Less awkwardness, less expenses, and just overall they can focus on what we want, games. There was one person though that a lot of people seem to be charmed by, and that is, let me look this up. If I open up Twitter right now, I'll probably see it. It was a girl that showcased her game. She worked on a bunch of other games as well in the past. Not a girl, sorry, a woman. Izumuk, I can't remember the name, but she was very, very energetic and passionate about the game that she was revealing, and a lot of people really liked her. And I thought, I was like, okay, someone who actually knows about that game and is very passionate about it. But yeah, that's just my thoughts and opinion on it. I feel like E3 is definitely on its way out. That's something that people just need to accept. It's something as well for me as a gamer. I've always wanted to go to E3. That's like the pinnacle of every gamer's dream, to go to E3 and to be there. Before, it used to be a privilege and honor because you get invited to E3. Now that they've selling it to everybody, it lost its charm. Like, people will not admit this, but it lost its charm. Like, now that I know that I can actually just go to E3, which is fair enough, but at the same time, it's like, what's the point now? Do you know what I mean? People wanted to go to E3 because it felt like a distinction or like a merit to your work or whatever the case may be. It felt like, yes, I've earned the right to be in an industry level gaming environment and just be there. Now it's like, yeah, I just have to pay some tickets and I can be there. But yeah, I don't know, that's just my thoughts and opinion on it. This year's E3 was very, very lackluster. Nothing really stood out to me. No conference really did anything that made me think about the games that they revealed, except for Nintendo. I feel like Nintendo won E3. And that kind of hurts me to say because there wasn't really that much of a competition. And not because Sony's not there, it's because every other press conference just didn't pull their weight. So Nintendo won by default. They won by default, that's just how it is. That's the truth of it. But anyways, let me know what you guys think. I'm Pyros and I'll catch you guys next time. Oh yeah, before I do that, remember, if you like this video, like the video, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe and all. Yeah, now I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.